I've noticed that the Four of Swords has been coming out a lot in almost every reading I've been doing and multiple times. And I think that there's a lot of confusion in the collective right now. I think that there's been a really big shift, and I know a lot of people have felt it, where we're releasing the old and stepping into the new, and we don't quite know what the new entirely is. And it's like when our spiritual self has actually already moved on, right? When we've already stepped into that new chapter energetically, but the physical has yet to catch up. So I think that a lot of people are starting to see in the 3D, like in their physical world, they're starting to see manifestations, different chapters, endings and beginnings. We just wrapped up. Oh, I guess we didn't wrap up. We are still until I think February in the year of the snake. And the snake deals with shedding your old skin. I mean, shedding old habits, people, places, things. And when you shed that old skin, it makes way for the new. And next year is the year of the horse, which is all about taking action, moving forward. So I think that a lot of people are experiencing confusion, right? What is going on? I don't feel like I'm quite where I'm going to end up, and yet I'm definitely not where I used to be, but still kind of in between. I pulled some angel oracle cards or tarot cards, and I got epiphany, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. So of course I meditated this morning, did some breath work. And it's amazing how good I feel after I do it. And while I'm doing it, it's just getting to that point and getting lazy and falling out of the routine of staying consistent with it. But we can't really get the intuitive answers that we would get if we're meditating, if all we're doing is consuming content, you know, doom scrolling on TikTok. I do it. Too much time on social media, vegging out and, binge watching TV shows. It's really easy to just constantly consume versus getting quiet. And I think it's important that we all take time to get a little quiet. And it's amazing. You can ask for guidance and what it is you want clarity to. And you may not get it in that exact moment, but, you could be, for me, a lot of times driving, driving along and all of a sudden I'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, okay. That's the answer to my problem. That's the solution. And so I think it's important that we get quiet with ourselves and stay determined to move forward. We have the Nine of Gabriel. Be prepared for any possibility, right? So be open-minded to new possibilities and lifestyle changes, people, potential jobs. I mean, there's a lot of different things that can change. When we think that we have it all figured out, what's the saying? When we get busy making plans, that life happens. And so I think it's really important to have goals and take steps to move towards them. But I also think it's really important to be open to other possibilities. So we have Four of Raphael. Be open to other possibilities and look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. When we are manifesting from a state of panic or lack or frustration or anger, we're not really looking for the positive silver linings. So if you can work on being very vigilant of your own energy and how you're showing up, if you can work on becoming centered and grounded and finding a level of like peace within, you're manifesting from a place of peace and calm and balanced. So it's really important, even when things get overwhelming, to just breathe, right? Right. Okay, let's see. Spirit, do you have any messages for the collective regarding this message? Any messages for the collective regarding this message? I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hopefully it was peaceful and enjoyable. The holidays can be a little challenging. Okay, what do we have here? Judgment. I think that some people are feeling the call to step into something entirely different, or something that they feel is their purpose, whatever that is for you. But I think a lot of people are feeling called to do so. This kind of goes with what I was saying about manifesting from a place of panic or being relaxed and calm and centered and balanced. The Seven of Cups is a card of, it could be daydreaming, right? It could be options, but I'm going to say that I personally think this is more of a message of be mindful of your thoughts and what you're thinking of and what it is you want. I think that imagining what you want versus what you don't want and not being worried about how you're going to get there is, because how you're going to get there is really none of your business, right? The universe and spirit always has a plan of some sort, right? When you're busy making plans, life happens. Nine of Pentacles, focusing on your financial independence. Maybe your purpose is what's also going to bring you financial independence. She's happy. She's got her garden. Maybe some of you need to work on your gardening. Maybe that's something that will bring you peace and put you in a channeling state and help you manifest from a place of joy. I think that there's some victory. And maybe part of your purpose means that you're going to be seen, right? Seen in the public eye, celebrated. If you're feeling any conflict right now around anything that is love related, I would just say that it seems to be a very common theme with the collective right now, that there's a lot of people going through endings, right? We also just had eclipse season in September, which literally eclipses things out of your life. So if you're a person who is dealing with your own ending, or you are in a situation where there's been a false start with somebody because of something that hasn't ended on their end, just know that having patience and taking any kind of like pain, or basically alchemizing, right? Alchemize the things that are difficult. Take that energy of that difficulty or what is painful. Take that energy and pour into yourself. Pour into a project, a delayed dream. Do something for you, right? This is also major arcana. This is angel presence. This is take what is difficult for you, what's not working for you, and put it into something. Just start one step. That's all you got to do. And if it's not for you, then you'll know and you can move on to something else. But get quiet, meditate, go inward, take care of yourself, be mindful of your emotions and your state, and you can create whatever you want.